terrible.
No, it's terrible.
It's a fake book. I don't want to read it. I want the truth.
Angela Simmons, are you telling me right now you're in your single girl era again?
Completely. Yeah, I'm telling you that.
In today's music,
Y'all come on up, man. Y'all hold score. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
oh my God! Let's go! It's working on the red light. It's a red light. On the red light. On the red light.
1 minute, Angela Simmons was glowing beside Yo Gotti, radiating that perfect power couple energy on red carpets, in private jets, and on social media. The next, she simply vanished, like a deleted scene from a movie nobody knew was being filmed. There were no goodbyes, no emotional captions, no cryptic quotes hinting at a breakup. Just silence. And then, almost as if on cue, GloRilla appeared. Dripping in diamonds, confidence radiating from every pore, she stepped into the spotlight with a presence impossible to ignore. But what really happened behind the scenes? Was this a simple love story turned business strategy, or was there something far deeper at play? Today, we're diving into the full saga because this isn't just celebrity drama. It's a plot twist worthy of the biggest screen. This entire situation quickly evolved into a spectacle, dressed in luxury and soaked in unspoken tension. Angela Simmons didn't just walk away. She disappeared. No farewell posts, no emotional breakdowns, no hints that something was wrong. One day, she was right there beside Yo Gotti, glowing under flashing cameras, and the next, she was gone, like a plotline that got edited out in the final cut. But this isn't your typical breakup filled with dramatic posts and viral clapbacks. This is more like a rap soap opera, complete with surprise exits, iced out distractions, and silent but loud detonations. Just when the rumors start to settle, another bombshell hits social feeds, and the internet can't help but lean in, trying to decode who's winning and who's just playing a role for the gram. Let's rewind to the beginning. Yo Gotti wasn't shy about his feelings for Angela. He name-dropped her in his verses, turning his music into love confessions and crowning her in the most public way possible. When Angela finally gave him the green light, Gotti went all out with the luxury treatment, private jets, matching outfits, red carpet moments that screamed power couple. For a while, it seemed like a fairy tale in motion. But then, without warning, the magic fizzled. The cozy Instagram captions stopped. The playful reposts dried up. Not even a single moody breakup reel. It was like the entire chapter never existed. Then came the moment that shook the internet, the mutual unfollow. That single silent gesture hit harder than any breakup statement or cryptic caption could. In an era where social media often reveals the first sign of trouble, this was the digital equivalent of slamming the door without saying a word. Fans were quick to notice. Angela, who had once been the undisputed queen of sharing her love life through poetic quotes, heart emojis, and subtle hints, suddenly went radio silent. No sweet birthday tributes, no anniversary throwbacks, not even a quiet repost of old memories. It was as if the entire story with Yo Gotti had been archived, erased without warning. The timeline exploded with theories. What went wrong? Why the sudden coldness? People close to Angela hinted that the love might have been lopsided, that she had been investing emotionally, mentally, and spiritually in a relationship that was no longer filling her cup. Meanwhile, Gotti was drowning in work, studio sessions, late-night meetings, back-to-back press runs. It seemed he had mastered everything except being present in the relationship. For Angela, that imbalance became heavier by the day. She had been loyal, consistent, supportive, cheering from the front row and holding things down behind the scenes. But when you start feeling invisible in your own story, especially when you thought you were co-authoring, something has to give. In Angela's case, she chose peace over performance. That unfollow wasn't a petty swipe. It was a boundary, a message sent without words. She had been showing up for someone who returned only breadcrumbs of attention. When that truth settled in, Angela did what many strong women do. She quietly walked away. Her silence spoke volumes. While the internet dissected every missing picture and decoded every caption, Angela said nothing. No interviews, no dramatic posts, no emotional breakdowns, just grace and stillness. And honestly, that kind of quiet hurts louder than any shout. It makes people lean in, speculate harder, and realize maybe what looked perfect on the surface had been unraveling for a while. Following this, Angela's energy shifted dramatically. Her social media feed evolved from couple goals to solo power moves. Without saying a word, She rebranded herself. Fans saw it, they felt it, and whether they mourned the end or applauded the reset, everyone agreed on one thing: Angela knew her worth. That unfollow wasn't about revenge, it was release. From that moment on, her captions read like veiled jabs, power posts filled with self-worth and zero nostalgia. Meanwhile, Gotti kept his cool. No public statements, no reflections, just beats and studio sessions. As if he hadn't just lost the woman he once idolized in his lyrics. That silence, deafening. Then enter GloRilla, stepping into the spotlight with ease and dripping in diamonds. But this wasn't a random arrival. From day one at CMG, it was clear she wasn't just another artist on the label. Gotti's support for her was undeniable. Jets, velvet ropes, center stage, all the trappings of royalty. And the internet caught on immediately. While fans were still trying to process the Angela and Gotti fallout, Glo showed up reborn. New hair, a fresh style, and even whispers about a new nose sparked a wildfire across social timelines. But it wasn't just her transformation. It was the message she sent. One photo with a calm caption and a face that screamed arrival shifted the narrative. This wasn't a selfie, it was a statement. Fans called it the rich girl rebrand. Silent but powerful, and absolutely no questions allowed. And just when the chatter started to settle, GloRilla flipped the internet on its head again, going live with fresh energy, a soft laugh, scrolling through comments like it was just another easy Sunday. The chat exploded. Fans couldn't believe the transformation. Wait, is that Glo? Who is this? She looks completely different. But Glo stayed composed, cool as ever. No snarky replies, no cryptic posts. Just a confident hair flip, a sly smirk, and effortless cool that said it all without saying a word. That live session wasn't casual, it was a power move. Her confidence glowed through the screen like a spotlight that never dims. She didn't need to clap back or post glossy photos. Her presence alone told the story, a quiet flex that screamed power. That fresh face wasn't just about skincare or style, it was symbolic. Glo looked renewed, like someone who had released the noise, the pressure, and the need to prove anything to anyone. And that made the live session a defining moment. It wasn't about a new hairstyle or designer outfit. It was about growth, transformation, and showing up as your fullest self when the world is watching. Doing so with calm certainty. For fans tracking every whisper about Gotti, Angela, and Glo, this felt like a silent press release. I'm good. I'm thriving. And no, I don't owe you a thing. The beauty was in how effortlessly GloRilla held the room. She didn't need explanations or apologies. Her presence filled the screen, a quiet power that needed no caption. Fans were captivated, unable to look away, leaning in to catch every moment. That live felt like a silent press conference. No words necessary, just evolution. Soon, what began as whispers turned into full-on internet buzz. People started calling it the Gotti effect. At an awards show, Yo Gotti gave a nod to all the women in his life, but fans zeroed in on how his focus seemed laser-sharp when it came to GloRilla. The conversation shifted. This new era of quiet luxury, elite style, and unapologetic confidence. It was all being credited to her proximity to Gotti. The dots were connecting fast. Did Gotti really crown GloRilla the new queen of CMG? It wasn't just about perks or aesthetics anymore. It was the way she walks, the way she commands attention without saying a word. The contrast was loud. While Glo caught flights and lived her best looks life, Angela faded out. No red carpets, no spotlight, no energy. Some say Angela had been emotionally tapped out long before the public ever noticed. Behind the polished post was a woman quietly carrying the weight of unmet expectations. Meanwhile, GloRilla is everywhere, owning the stage, the fashion, and the vibe. It's as if she absorbed all the energy that once surrounded Angela and then amplified it. And so the saga continues. What started as a mysterious breakup evolved into a power shift. Angela chose silence. Gotti chose music and jets. GloRilla chose the spotlight and diamonds. Together, they rewrote the story of love, loss, and legacy in the music industry. And the internet, it's just getting started. Because in this world, every glance, every unfollow, every live session tells a story. And some stories, they're bigger than words.